course it starts with the Retina display. Of course it's glass in the front and back and has that incredible stainless steel band around it, making it the thinnest smartphone. But don't be deceived, because inside it is all new.
Apple unveiling the iPhone 4S. Not the iPhone 5 like many expected, and even though the look hasn't changed, Apple is promising the performance has. So what's the chatter about the new iPhone in the techie world? Earlier today I spoke with Pioneer Press technology writer Julio Ojeda-Zapata about the good and the bad of the new iPhone 4S. So what stands out in your mind as some of the biggest improvements?
Well, the phone looks almost exactly like the iPhone 4, so physically it's the same. The things that I like about it are the faster processor, which will make the phone a little less sluggish. Better camera. I'm a big fan of taking photos with the phone in your pocket, so that's great. And then it has the Siri voice recognition feature, which is semi-intelligent. It'll understand common commands and it'll know how to answer you. So that's very interesting. It's sort of experimental currently, so I'm not sure how well it'll work. We'll see. But it's fairly advanced technology for smartphones.
Well, last week we talked to you about what you hope to see in the new phone. Is there anything that they missed the boat on? Because it seems some techies just aren't too impressed with the changes.
Yeah, the big omission in my book is the lack of 4G. Like Verizon has a very fast 4G LTE data network. That is not built into the new iPhone. So if you want the fastest internet speed, you have to look elsewhere because the iPhone doesn't have it. It may have it, next year. But if you want like really blazing internet downloads, you need to look for a Verizon Android phone because you're not going to get it with the iPhone.
I have one of these 3G phones and I've had it, I don't know, about a year or so. One of the concerns for me is that the technology just keeps changing and changing, and you hardly have these things for a year or so. How often can Apple keep doing this? Will people continue to spend the money if this gets to the point of iPhone 9 or iPad 6.0 or beyond?
That's a good point. Before the iPhone, people didn't upgrade their phones every year. It's something that Apple sort of encouraged. It's a little bit of a scam, honestly. And what I'm telling people is, if they have an iPhone 4 right now, it's still a fantastic phone. I don't see any reason to run right out and get the iPhone 4S. I just wait till next year. The phone that is released next year is probably going to be a more revolutionary upgrade. This one is, aside from the Siri voice recognition feature, is relatively uninspiring.
All right, Julio Ojeda-Zapata, thanks so much. We appreciate your insight, and thanks for your time as always. Thanks.
No problem.